How about a short screen recording video on how to forward via email the screen recordings that you do for your customers? So obviously you can see by the screen here we're recording this. You got to make sure you have that microphone on when you begin to record it. As you can see, I am saving this recording to my photos on my iPad. So let's get into it, and I'll just do a quick little demo and kind of show you how we want to push those videos out. So here we go. So sneaking out of this, obviously there's my screensaver. I recommend that you use your family as your screensaver and you don't use, kind of the defaults or even the Orkin diamond on there. Be able to tell a story, and I think back as a young salesman with a young family, and those girls are triplets. You wouldn't recognize it, but they look similar. While they don't look, they're certainly not fraternal. And there's my son. The girls now are 30, and my son is 34. So I can tell you that when back in the old days, I used to make sure that the little calculators we carried with us, little pocket calculators with our business cards, when we put them out on the table, I always made sure that a picture of these four toe-headed kids, kind of fell out of that just to stir conversation. So again, I've seen a lot of screen recordings that you folks have been sending to me, and I love it when you've got the grandbabies as your screen, or your dogs, or anything. But just make it a conversation point when you open up your thing. So enough about that. So I shot a video earlier, and I saved it to my photos. Just a thank you note to the folks from the Southwest region. Don and Eric out there invited me to speak to their team today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up and I'm going to grab that, and I'm going to share that with you to illustrate how you forward these screen recordings. So going up into my photos, there's the video. It's the last one I had in there. I'll turn the volume on, and what I'm going to do, you can see here, I'm going to click the forward button, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down. Obviously there's some email addresses there. You've got a couple of choices. The easiest way to do this is to go down, grab the copy iCloud link. Again, these videos, if they get more than 2 minutes long, they're going to be tough to just email directly. So you've got to use one of these little hacks, either the iCloud link or the mail drop link, to get it to your customer. This iCloud link, I'm going to select that link, and basically it's copying, it's preparing the iCloud link. It's there now. So if I wanted to email that link to myself, I would go in here, type in Ed Donahue, Ed Rollins, and I'll put screen record link, and then just obviously just hold it down there, paste my link in there, and then off it goes. So now, as you sit here, there's going to be no subject in this. You give it a couple minutes to send, and there's that screen link. And if I go in here, all I need to do is just hold down on that link, open the link, and the video starts playing. This is what the customer sees on their end. So you can see that playing there. All they have to do is hit play. It takes a minute for it to load, and away they go. They got turned on.
Hey, Team Southwest, Ed Donahue back at you again. A little later in the afternoon here in Atlanta, but I did want to take a moment and
shut that down. That is the way to get the video to your customer, by sharing the link. There's one other way you can email that. It takes a little bit longer, but let's go back to that video. Let's get all the way back out of here. Whoops, going to the wrong spots. Let's go to the videos that we've got in here. Again, I'm going to click back on that same video I just forwarded that way. I'm going to pause it, turn the mic on, leave it paused. And now what I want to do, I'm going to email it again, but I'm just going to try to email it to myself without creating the link. It takes a little bit of time to prepare, so you got to give it a minute. You got to have patience. Unlike me, you have to have some patience to let this thing load up and kind of spool up, and then you'll see what we're going to demo now is how to use MailDrop to send that same video. So again, you got an elderly senior potential customer with kids out of town 400 or 500 miles away. You want to get their counsel on this. You do all of your slick, bringing it perfect presentations on your home suite, showing all of your pictures, driving through it. Everything that you've showed on that screen you can record, and then vice versa. If you're a commercial salesperson and you find out that the decision is, after you do all your hard work and do your presentation to the local person, you find out that the decision is going to be made 500 miles away, and what you want to do is you want to help that customer that you met with and talked to and shared your solutions with make it easy for them to sell you and to sell Orkin by creating, you know, a BizSuite video with your graph and your pictures and all the solutions, proposed solutions that you've got. So it's really a slick way of doing it. And again, we've talked about being able to just turn that screen record button on to share, just to practice for yourself. But this is how you actually get these videos to potential customers. Again, I'm just kind of just going on and on here a little bit because, again, this is 6 minutes long, so it's taken a little bit of time to spool up and compress. But in a moment here, you're going to be able to see what happens when I just ask to mail it without sending a link. So I'm actually going to send the video via mail drop here in about a minute, and it went so long that my screen timed out. So there you go. It's going to take a second again for it to populate in here. You'll see the iMovie pop in there, and again, I'm going to send it to myself. I don't want to send it to Eddie Northern. That wouldn't be good. Let me send this one to my Gmail, and I'll put a subject in there. Screen record, and you just hit send, and you get that note up at the top there. It says mail drop. The attachment is too large, 454 megabytes to send an email. You simply now use mail drop, and it sends the video for you. So those are the two ways to send those videos once you get them done. Again, anything over a couple of minutes, you're not going to be able to email because of either our system constraints or the customers, and it's just slicker when you send the link. So again, the easiest way to do it, and I think the way that makes the most sense, is to send the link, type a little message, and say, here you go. But that's it. I'm going to stop this video now, and then I will share this with all of you later tonight.